Why do we travel? Some of us travel to see new places. Some wants to have new and unique experiences. Some are desperate to try new food, and some are just made that way. They just have to keep moving. All of that allows us to experience new feelings and emotions like excitement, adrenaline rush, amazement, fascination, anticipation, also boredom, fear, annoyance, discomfort, and anger. But eventually it all ends, and we get to keep a memory of that once we leave the place. But what happens when you move to another country and you have to accept that some things are a part of your life now? So these are the top 4 things I wasn't expecting to be in my life permanently, but I got to have anyway once I moved to Thailand. I have a quite extensive and very bumpy history with bikes. My first encounter was in 2018 when I briefly visited the Philippines. My trip was quite enjoyable till the point I realized that in Cebu, if I wanted to take a tour or have some kind of tourist experience, I had to pay a ton of money because all the activities were planned for two and I had the audacity to come alone.
No! God, please, no!
So the only reasonable option was to rent a bike. And that I did. It was literally the first time I even saw the motorbike. But I was a great bicycle rider. And by that time, I had been driving a car for a couple of years, so I thought it would be a no-brainer. Well, I ended up looking for videos on YouTube on how to start a bike. And the first 30 minutes were crowned with this. Well, I did go to some places eventually, but the fear of motorbikes, and especially falling off of them, was planted. When I moved to Thailand, a country that is full of beauty that you want to see, the humidity that you don't want to experience, and not that convenient public transportation in the suburbs, I had to face the reality. I needed my own transport. After a long inner debate, I also had to accept that the motorbike was the best option. So the moment I traveled to see my friend in Koh Samui, I asked him to properly teach me to tame this beast. Well, the beast tamed me. But this time, despite of even increased fear of falling, upon coming home, I rented a nice Honda Scoopy and started riding to school. After 4 months, countless rides to work, and a couple of trips here and there, I finally feel good about riding a bike and can fully enjoy the moment. So, even if you have a deep fear of something, give it a chance. And who knows, you might actually change your mind about it.
Just do it!
I was excited and happy way before I moved to Thailand about one thing: greenery. It is something that every single person is missing when living in the UAE. I was also aware that there are lots of insects and other creatures here, and now they sometimes make me feel fascinated about the planet we live on. Other times I get to have unexpected visitors. Luckily, I'm not afraid of such things and can accept them into my life when I'm not focusing on them too much. I'd rather focus on greenery that is in abundance in Thailand. Well, I traveled to Bali 3 times and twice attended the monkey forest in Ubud. You're explicitly told, do not hold food in your hands. Do not try to feed the monkeys yourself. Do not provoke the animals. These are just general precautions when visiting their place of living. Now get this, I actually live 50 meters from the monkey's residence, and they are my neighbors whom I get to see and even interact with every single day. Yep, this is sometimes adorable, even funny, but they actually cause quite a stir most of the time.
Damn.
And the top of this chart is the king of it all, the sunset. I'm not a poet and also not very eloquent, so I'll just let you join me watch it. Okay, what's the plan, huh? Woke up every day like this. It's If you like watching my life journey in Thailand, consider subscribing for the channel. Otherwise, give this video your generous like and share a link with your friends because who doesn't like to watch the monkeys? And I'll see you in the next one.